Hi, my name is Bryce. Welcome back to VHS Play, where we are playing Final Fantasy VI and recording it all on VHS. Last time we took on Kefka's Magic Tower and won, and eventually I did, in fact, walk out. We did have to cut the episode before the exiting. But also, you'll notice my party is quite a bit different at this point. We're bringing in Terra instead of Celeste for once. Cyan's here. That's it. You'll also notice that Strago is going up a couple levels, and Locke is up to level 47. Here's the thing. So I wanted another Magus Rod, and the only way to get that is from a Colosseum bet with the Heal Rod. However, that pits you against a Pug, better known as a Tonberry, which has a counter-attack every time you hit it of attacking you with a cleaver, which does a good chunk of damage unless you have really high defense, or like full magic defense will block that. Anyway, short version is, it has some real mean attacks that are countered. No way to get around that counter, and the counter includes Step Mine, which is an attack that deals the number of steps, which you can see down there in the bottom right. The number of steps divided by 32, I believe it is. Which, if you want to do the math, it's like 4,000 something. Which, as you can see, that's kind of a lot of health. And in fact, Locke, who is our current highest level character in this party, is only pushing like 3,300. So, yeah. It's brutal. So Locke and Celeste ran away to Dinosaur Forest for a bit. And then I decided to just let Locke die, so that Celeste was absorbing all of the experience. So she's like level 50 something, and in fact, I think... nope, she's not in the party lead in any of these, but, yeah, I went out to Dinosaur Forest and let Celeste just soak up some experience, so she's like level 50 something. And I don't want to completely blow away challenges, and also, what we're doing today is heading into Doma, which is a whole deal. We need Cyan, because this is his whole deal. We've got Terra for reasons that will become apparent. Locke, because he can steal, and also he gives us, like, he is high level, so he's kind of my insurance policy of in case things go bad. And then we've got Strago running around because he can learn a fancy new lore doing this stuff. So, well, hey, that's enough rambling. All right, I guess party makeup. Cyan, we're running as imp mode, so actually. Boop. Fixed it. So Cyan will be running around as an imp. Using all of that imp gear and Dragoon setup. Terra is running with Atma Weapon. I have her currently with Paladin Shield. I might throw that at Cyan so he can start learning Ultima. I don't know if I care. She's also not using the Offering after all. So the guides that I've been looking at, like, they keep saying, oh yeah, the Offering is going to cut down, it's going to, like, cut your attack power in half, but give you 4 attacks that are randomly assigned and can't miss, which, that's all well and good, but supposedly, weapons that ignore defense and such are not supposed to be hit by that. Unfortunately, the Ammo Weapon does, in fact, take half damage, or it does suffer from the half damage effect, so that means the Offering, well, it's really neat, kind of. I mean, it's essentially you're doing 4 attacks, but each attack is half damage, so I mean, ultimately it's twice as much damage, but math. Ultimately, what we're going to be doing is throwing the Offering at Setzer once we find his fixed dice, which is kind of his ultimate weapon. They are... that one should not be impacted by his the whole offering half damage thing, because it is just like it literally rolls dice and then does a multiplier of that damage. Locke running his usual stuff, Strago using his using his now usual stuff. We've got his gym box, so he can do X magic, so two spells per turn. We've got that gold hairpin, so it costs not quite so much for him to do things. We've got him running with his Magus Rod now, because I did go fight stuff in the Colosseum, and RNG smiled upon me, and managed to get the kill. Yeah, there we go. That's that. Right, one last thing that we do need to deal with. What were you learning? You were learning healing stuff. We might as well have you continue learning that, because in case of emergency, we can break glass, cast imp on you, and then you can start healing people. Oh, another thing that I did between episodes. I did a little experiment on some stuff, and just kind of played ahead to like double check that things were going to work out as I wanted them to. And it turns out that there is another way to learn Meteor. So I did go back and I've upgraded Odin to Raiden. Nobody knows Quick yet. It allows double commands. So basically what you do is you cast Quick and then you get an immediate turn or you get like an immediate 2 turns in a row. Which is super neat. This did not make any sense to me as a kid. I did not understand it whatsoever, what was going on with that spell. But as it turns out, in a game where, you know, it's all turn-based, the more turns you get matters a lot. So we'll be teaching that to quite a few people. I think we're going to start Hera up on that. Locke is just going to hold on to his Bismarck for his +2 on stuff. I did get around to teaching Meteor to a few people, in particular the mages. So your Celeste, Terra, Realm, and Strago in particular know how to cast Meteor, because they are the mages who are going to be casting magic a lot. So it matters for them to know it, even though they do also already know Ultima. And Ultima does quite a bit more damage, I think. So ultimately, Ultima, it's good. Alright. Also, how are we doing on these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm only missing 7 lores. Okay. Neat. I think that might be enough stalling and enough talking about stuff in menus for 10 minutes at the start of the episode. Ugh. I'm sorry. It happens. Anyway, Doma Castle. Did I actually give you... Nope. Right. So, you... Just double checking that things are in fact done. Let's give you Zone Seek. I might need to throw you Bismarck or Raiden. Well, I didn't realize Locke's strength was over over 100 at this point, so he's gonna be kicking some butt. Yeah. All right. We do need to keep our eyes on the dumb Esper swapping, tossing around everything. So, well, hey, it's Doma Castle. It's still here. It still has this excellent music. And there have been a couple people that we've talked to that are just like, hey, it's spooky around here. And like somebody is like, oh, I went to have a nap and then ghosts or something. Yeah, sure. Let's have a rest.
I'm Curly. I'm Larry.
I'm Mo.
We're the three Dream Stooges. This man's soul is ours. This man's soul is ours.
I have already lost their voices. This man's soul is ours.
Today we dine well. Today we dine well. Today we dine well. Wait.
Also, by the way, Cyan is Sir not appearing in this film. So, hey, welcome to the dream world. Oh, also, I should mention I do have guides actively up and open to make sure that I get all of the encounters here because I need to. Sup, dude? How do you feel about Flare? Man, this, I forgot. The visuals are real trippy in here. I completely forgot about this battle background entirely.
Back off. I'm not gonna mess with you unless my brothers are here. See ya.
Sup, dude? How you doing? Alright, so we've got lockback, so we can start stealing things. Once we get Terra back, then we'll get our sprint shoes back. Barbie's also here. Critics are important. Imp, that's just rude. How do you feel about Flare? Alright, well, that's the end point. Critic and Pandora. Good, good, good. Cute, they're boxes. Alright, so it seems I didn't really have too much to worry about. Like, I've been really afraid of this section, quite frankly, just because it can be kind of a lot, and especially like with this background. Yeah, this is one of those sections that I got really super stuck in as a kid. So it's like really, it makes me nervous every time I go into it. Alright, we're still looking for Pandoras and Parasite. No, we got Pandora. We're looking for parasites. Do. Which door did I go in? Hey, there's our parasite. You know what? We haven't done Grand Train. Let's do a Grand Train. Space triangles. Alright, just to confirm, yeah, you are both set up before leveling. Do not need to keep track of that stuff. I went through the middle door. This is actually not helpful. Alright, left door. There we go.
Back off. I'm not going to mess with you unless my brothers are here. See ya.
Sure, why not? Let's just Grand Train it. It seems like nothing has anything to steal, so that's going to make Locke's life a little bit easier for the moment. Okay, so Allosaurus, Barbie, Critic, Pandora, Parasite, check. We are good to go. This is also, let's actually check in with Terra. There we go. And sprint shoes. So, notably, this is the only chance we have to, to encounter Allosaurus and, words. This is, in fact, our only chance in which we can encounter the Allosaurus. And the Critic. They are only in this exact space. Speaking of space, meteors. Oop. Alright, Terra getting a little bit of strength is not the worst thing in the world, quite frankly. I'm not sure if I've been getting magic points from this, actually, now I think about it. Granted, only Terra would be doing anything with those? Oh, jeez. Alright, now that we have the team back together, now we'll drop a save. Sir not appearing in this film, is not appearing in this film. And Pandora's had nothing, right? Yeah. Not the evil toot. So ultimately, like, we are in, like, a really good place to handle most everything. Like, everybody's got... Okay, we are getting magic points. Everybody's got strong magic, like even Locke, who doesn't do much with magic, and honestly, so quick aside on Locke, 10 more levels, he's moving over to leveling his magic power. And when I say 10 more levels, that does beg the question of, am I going to go that far on leveling stuff? I might. I just might, because ultimately, there's... Dinosaur Forest is chock full of experience. So it makes leveling nice and speedy.
We're the three Dream Stooges. Good, everyone's here. Let's rumble.
Alright. If you played Final Fantasy IV, these, the concept of this fight, I think is... I don't know. I always, like, blend the idea of these two fights in my head of the Dream Stooges and the Three Sisters. Anyway. Does anybody have anything to steal? Do not. Alright, you are probably going to be the one to worry about then. Thank you for painting a big target on yourself. So, that only did 76 damage to Strago is really speaking to, like, the power of having, like, high-level defense. I think, like, between the Magus Rod, the Force Shield also is giving him Shell. It also gives him, like, half damage from anything, so, like, basically... he would be taking, oh hey, Delta hit. Alright, well, we can fix that. Just the vibes are impeccable. I do love that they did this sepia, like they figured out like the sepia tones for all of this. Just so like when they do these memory sort of situations, they can do this. Like this just the sepia tones just hit real good in short. Don't mind me, I'm just double checking my guide to make sure that I have all things. So we've run into Barbie, Pandora, Parasite, Rainman, Samurai, and Suriander. We've seen Samurai before. Rainman, I think, is the only... there's also some puzzles, I guess. Oh, but this sure is the Phantom Train. And just like that background is like the pure black background with just like these weird lights. It would have been neat I don't know if they would have been able to do it, but it would have been neat if they had been able to do, like, sepia tones for the background of this battle sequence. Just to match everything, but... Man. I do just love the sound of the train. Like, just the nothing, like, the no music and just, like, the train sound effects is just, like... It's a heck of a vibe. And there goes Terra gaining a level 1. I'm not paying attention, but that's fine. She has Raiden, which means she is getting +2 strength, which she does a fair amount of attacking anyway. I do need to beef her magic up real hard at some point. Man, would y'all stop imping? Don't know why I just cap stamped on, but it was not, Well, alright. There we go. Casting imp on the right person this time. And they just stole, like, all his magic. That's rude. Stop! Oh, wait, no, that was Drain. Okay. Everything's fine. So anyway, you can see there the difference in attack power from Locke and Terra, where Locke has like over, Locke has 107 vigor, strength, whatever it's called, and Terra has 38. Oh, excuse me, Locke is up to 109. Memorize the positions. This knowledge might save you. A lump of metal. Flame shield. Alright, there is like an actual rhyme and reason to this puzzle. Hey, Rain Man, there we go. Oh, you had so little health remaining, and yet. Why am I capturing still? Like, nobody has anything. There's nothing to steal except for, like, I think there's, like, a boss somewhere in here that has something worth trying to steal. And, like, even then, it's a, you really don't need this. Locke was mostly here for moral support. And also, you know, high level. Alright. Very sneaky treasure chest. That guy was super dead. Not only did Locke get a critical, but he also got the instant death chance. So, oh, that poor fool.
Stop it.
Man, it is quiet times here. I'm just having a time, having some space. You know what? I'm curious about this other switch. I left it alone because reasons. I don't know. I do find more often than not, like, puzzle solving in video games, when it comes to pulling levers and everything, it's like, sometimes you just start pulling things at random. Sometimes you want to, like, try to get a lay of the land before you start pulling levers. And I've gone into, I want to try to get a lay of the land mood. Aha! There we go. I am finding it just impressive how much magic is just making this dead simple. So a lot of the guides I've been looking at have been making... It's always interesting to see the competing the competing schools of thoughts on grid. It's always really interesting to see the competing schools of thought on what stats you should raise and like how to build characters and everything. Well, hey, another Genji glove. I have plenty of those. You switch. All right. 312. Sorry, my brain just like made a weird leap of logic halfway through saying 312 that it went to 23 as number 1. Oh, that is really not what I wanted to cast. Oh no. Beans. Nope, didn't get it out. Let's see how this goes. I don't think they're going to take any damage from this, but I sure as heck am. Could have been worse. Like, one of the main guides I've been using is a really big fan of, like, raise everybody's magic all the time, forever, because, you know, you can. And it's just, like, a constant, like, not necessarily berating you, but just, like, it is always just, like, pump up the magic. To some degree, it has a point of just, like, you can see how easy magic is making everything right now, of just, like, you know, oh, hey, I cast Meteor and everything dies. So, like, yeah, definitely, it definitely makes sense to have, like, some magic characters, and Terra went up another level and still only has Raiden on, so that's more strength for her. That's honestly fine. That's really fine getting some strength on her, because, she already has really, like, 70 magic is kind of a lot. Granted, Strago is outclassing her on that right now, but I think a lot of it actually comes down to its gear is really geared toward magic. It'd be nice if it was a little easier to see that sort of thing. Anyway, jeez. Forget how long these the times 1 learn rates take to actually learn. It takes forever when you're not doing, like... Alright, fine then. Meteor, forever. Going to finish any of these sentences. Times 1 learn rate. Takes forever when you're not doing, like, the high magic value fights, like the Magic Tower or Cactars. Competing build thoughts. It's neat. Nope. Wait. Sorry, got a little bit lost in where I was in that puzzle. It's like, it's really cool seeing... Dang it. That's the wrong spell again. Stop casting Quake. Why did I even learn that spell? Okay, even as an imp, Locke is putting out that much damage. That is kind of ridiculous. It worked. Close enough. And, like, obviously Magic is making this, like, really easy in a lot of ways. Okay, path is clear. Meteor is in fact not Quake. At the same time though, like, I've built Locke from, like, the very beginning. I have built him up to be a physical focused character, and, like, you can see how much damage he is pouring out, especially, like, with that Genji glove. Button. There we go. Puzzle solved. Let me triple check that I have not missed any of rare encounters or anything. And also let me punch the mic. Theoretically, I got an ice shield and a flame shield from here. If I missed such a shield, it doesn't really matter. And what I mean by that is that I can go and get more ice and fire shields from, Hey buddy, how you doing? I can go get more ice and fire shields from the Coliseum if I did miss out, or if I want more of them. Right. Or we just leave. Alright, so, this is why we brought Terra along, by the way. Man, that is some colors. So, Terra retains her Magitech extra powers. Good lord. Clearly Magitech is based off of magic power, so Strega is going to be doing just fine. Alright, also, we are looking for 3 types of enemies. We've seen one. It is kind of funny seeing Locke just shut down a little bit by suddenly needing to do magic damage instead of physical damage. So here we are looking for, we've seen our Pluto armor, we've seen our sky cap. We are also going to be looking for an EO. It is literally just the letters IO. And that's going to be our final there we go. This is also like the only place to encounter these enemies. So important stuff if we actually want to like get all of our Velt rages and such for Gao. And it's kind of obvious at this point. It's like, wait a minute, this is the same room that we were just in. And Strigo is just like falling off of the screen over there. I guess Locke is pretty far back too. This is a thing that I got stuck on for a long time as a kid. The answer is to just turn around. Apologies to have cut that puzzle short. As a kid, I went around that loop over and over and over again, just like, okay, what do I do? I don't remember when or why I eventually turned around, because like this is still like the same room that I came from, so it's like the rooms are the same either way, but if you just go across, or you know, turn around and go through and do a clockwise room, then hooray, you did it. Speaking of doing it, hey, we're back in Doma, kind of. Please, save my husband. Save Cyan. Where are we? We're inside Cyan's soul. My husband, Cyan, continues to torture himself. He failed to defend Doma, the world slowly dying. And then there's his family. A beast known as the Rexel is taking advantage of him. Rexel is a composite monster made up of wretched spirits who were dispatched in meaningless wars. They're wreaking havoc on Papa. Please help him. Please, help Cyan. Papa doesn't deserve this. Let's go. Get an Osmos in the chamber so that next time I get into a fight, I can Osmos some stuff. Probably should have just used a tent. I guess we are still in the save room. This is the point at which we get the, what was I saying? We get the notification in the guide of hey, by the way, this is your last chance to see these. Yeah, we'll be fine. Oh. Oh, did she get her Osmos off before I wasn't paying attention, apparently. Well, hey. Also, apparently, there's like 3 little scenes that we can see here that are optional. I don't know if I've seen them or not. So we're going to have ourselves a little explorer of Doma. Assuming, you know, monsters let up. Something that is interesting is there are like actually cast times in this game. I've had it to where it's like I've done like X magic as Strago and then like immediately cast like the same spell as Realm, and Realm's cast has come out first. And I do wonder if the X magic like doubles the cast time on things. Yeah, things like that where, you know, meteors in the chamber, but Locke can still get his attack off before the cast. Alright. Door's closed. That isn't what I wanted to do, but that's fine. Yeah, Terra has gained another level with strength. I'm okay with this, quite frankly.
Papa, fishing is boring.
This is part of your training. We must all learn patience.
I love fishing.
Look, it's so stupid hard. Even as an imp, where I think he's like supposed to be doing like half damage, he's still just wrecking shop. Excellent concentration. With a little more practice, you'll be a Doma's best fencer.
Yippee! Papa praised me. I'm gonna go tell Mama. Sweetheart, do you love me?
What do you want from me? A soldier doesn't say things like that. I loveth you more than anything.
I heard that. Yippee! I loveth you. Papa loves Mama. Owen, hush. I heard that.
Alright. So that's all the optional stuff. Man, again, the vibes are impeccable.
You must be Rexol. We want Cyan back. You're too late. His pain has reached critical mass. Nothing can stop his feelings of rage and despair. I grow stronger now with his anger, hatred, and guilt, and I hunger for you. I'm gonna possess your body. I'll only appear in this form again when you're about to expire.
Man, I feel dumb as a kid. So anyway, this is a puzzle boss, and boy howdy, he did sure say like the whole dang deal of what this fight does. So the whole thing about this fight is you need to figure out who has been possessed and take them out. It was Terra. What was I doing? Hang on. Life 3. Meteor. So as a kid, this is one of those fights that I absolutely mega ultra struggled through. The whole concept of like him possessing my characters just did not like it sure is Beans. Dang targeting. Couldn't steal. And couldn't steal. Couldn't steal. Well, that's unfortunate. Didn't get the steal. It's fine. Doesn't really matter. It is an extra memento ring, which we already have 2 of, and there's only 2 characters that can use it. So, there's really no point in getting a third. Hey, a pod bracelet. Thanks be to you. I heard my wife and children calling out to me. Their voices finally gave me the strength and courage to come to grips with my own suffering. Locke, why are you in Magitech armor? Elaine! Owen!
Thank you, my love. Papa's strong.
No, I didn't do anything. Then I can't now. I'm a man with no honor.
No, you have entirely too much. My beloved, we'll always be together. Papa, we love you.
Please, wait.
We'll always be at your side.
Okay, why is Locke in Magitech? I don't think he's supposed to be in Magitech. Is it because I like swap party positions or something? Like, this is really throwing off the vibe of the scene. Elaine and Owen live on in my heart. I must leave the past behind. I have much to live for. Cyan's soul cleared itself of all doubt and confusion. Cyan's swordsmanship attained its peak level of skill. And still an imp. So, what that means is he now has Cleave, which does dicing up of enemies. It's kind of the same thing that Odin / Raiden do. It also takes absolutely forever to charge up and is kind of not worth it in the end. And thus, Cyan remains an imp. Also, hopefully I sure as heck did not. Boy, howdy. Let's just arrange things and go into equip to see what the thing's even called. We sure did see a sword, and I believe it's the aura. Only Cyan can use it. 162 attack, and that's it. That's it. The Strato does better. Like, that's it. that's his Oh man. So the Tempest actually is apparently I missed one, by the way. There's supposed to be 2. I don't know where I didn't get one, but whatever. The Tempest is actually like a it's another one of those things that you can use with the offering for fun things. In particular, it makes to where when it says randomly cast Wind Slash, like that is a replacement effect, not like an after cast effect or something. Like the Tempest is weird, but that Wind Slash if you get the thing called a merit award that allows anybody to equip whatever, for the most part, and throw that at Gao, and this only works on like the Super Nintendo version, I think, then Gao can equip a weapon. And he already does ridiculous damage anyway, and if you give him a Genji glove with that merit award, then he can equip 2 weapons, and you could equip him, if you had both Tempests, you could then equip him with both Tempests, which randomly cast Wind Slash. And then also, you can have him do the, I think it's Black Cat or something along those lines. Also, we sure as heck did see this Magicite in the cutscene there. Alexander, we ran out of space. So, Alexander. Well, hey, let's just pop on down here. Mystic Purity Attack. We can finally learn Pearl. Hooray. One of the spells that we were missing. Speaking of missing, so this spot would have been Odin. I think this spot would have been Ragnarok. So that's 2 of our empty spaces. One of these spaces would have needed to remain empty so that you can, you know, unequip. So that you can unequip your espers. So one space would have always been empty. So Odin, Ragnarok, and empty space. That just leaves one more Magicite. And we know... I know? They have alluded to it. There's the whole 8 magic dragon, or the 8 dragons thing, that are blocking a seal. Maybe spoilers? I don't remember if they ever said, or if I've ever said, but whatever. That's where we get the last Esper, is from killing the last 2 dragons, who unfortunately are in Kefka's tower. So, I don't know how I'm handling things, but we'll figure it out. There are a few little things to do left in the world. I do not care that I missed out on the memento ring. We already have plenty of them. Despite that being technically the entire reason we brought Locke along, as, you know, aside from moral support and otherwise being a high-level character. Okay, so here's the deal. We are running out of actual big quests. Also, I don't think I really... Sorry, I just opened this guide again because I wanted to, like, get the, wanted to double check, like, the checklist of things that I have left to do personally, and was scrolling through and it's like, oh yeah, the aura, unfortunately, is really kind of bad. It's so weak and it doesn't do anything. I'm sorry, Cyan, but you're an imp now. Okay, so, running through the checklist. We have done our ancient castle, we've done Phoenix Cave, we've done a bunch of things. I do have questions about whether or not I should go back to Phoenix Cave, because there's always that thing on the side of the room that makes me go, what is this? And yeah, so I'm just going down a checklist in this guide real quick. We've picked up, like, we only have 1 Magicite left. I don't know where I'm flying. Alright, so we only have 1 Magicite left, and we know that's in Kefka's tower. There are a few little story things to do. We have... yeah, we have a few little story things to do. But I think that's it, because we've explored, like... We've done the Cave on the Veldt, we've gotten all the characters, we have all but 1 Magicite, we have pretty much everybody's best gear, aside from a few things that are in Kefka's tower itself. We've done the Fanatic's Tower, which is Kefka's Magic Tower. So we've done the Fanatic's Tower, we've done Cyan's Dream now, we've done the Ancient Castle, I've got Raiden, we have done pretty much everything, so that's... I'm running out of game. which is exciting and scary all at once because I sure as heck have not thought about what to play next. But also just like, man, we're almost done. There's so much that I can do in my own time, and like that's kind of where I'm running into trouble with this game, is like there's a lot that I can do in my own time, and like a lot of grind that I can do off screen and stuff like that. Like everything about the Velt and getting Gao's rages, which we have several good rages, and like honestly I mostly just use Behemoth as him because it casts Meteor, and has like instant death protection, and is also just, you know, generally a beast. We still need to track down. Speaking of tracking things down, we did not learn a new lore while we were in there. Yeah, could have used his level question mark pearl. Well, I killed things a little too hard. Dang it. Cool. So didn't learn question mark pearl. If I want to learn that, I can drag Strago out to the Velt. But I honestly don't use a lot of his lores anyway because I never remember what most of them do. Aside from like Grand Train is, you know, quite the beast. This is like kills. Let's kill Strago. Let's kill Strago. Let's throw rocks. Big Guard is neat. Arrow is actually kind of neat because there's not a lot that does wind elemental damage. Wind water elemental. I didn't realize it was wind water. Anyway, so yeah, we didn't learn our lore, we didn't steal the thing. Boy howdy, I sure was paying attention to all the things. Whatever. I feel okay about all of what has transpired because, you know what? We don't have to get everything, and in fact we can't get everything because there was some stuff that I missed already, like flans, and one of the types of enemies in the train. Anyway, so yeah, we are really running out of things to do, aside from a few story things, but I think next time we might be dipping into Kefka's Tower. And I'm not sure if that is just going to be a little dip, or if that's going to be, like, leading into, final stuff. Dang. Making good time, making good progress. And speaking of time, we are well over time, so I'm going to sign off here. Thank you very much for watching. I've been Bryce. This has been VHS Play. Have yourself a lovely evening.